Hi everyone, welcome to X's and O's with LeRoy Butler. Let's get right at it. We got our new big board. We've got a new special technological wonder here. We've split it in half.
Like the Matrix.
And the reason we've done this is because we've got two similar plays made by two different guys, and we wanted to show how what a veteran move that Casey Hayward made in this game against the Cardinals. So this is Cardinals 2012, and we'll get to this one, Jets 2010 first. Anyway, we've got half the picture here, and we've got quarterback here, and they've got two wide receivers and a tight end.
This is against the Cardinals.
Right. And you call this what? When the two guys go like, so it's a double Y stick? Y stick, okay.
It's a 322 protection, which it's supposed to come out quick, but for the most part, if you're a quarterback, Tom, and you look at this, you're going to see Burnett in the middle of the field. So you're thinking maybe it's cover 3, cover 2, it could be man, I don't know. But for the most part, you go through your progression, and Skelton, he never looked off anybody.
Right. He had a receiver on this side.
Yeah, he had a receiver over here, and he looked to this side, and what happens, and this is stuff that you don't coach. This is basically as a cover 3 look, but they're running cover 2. So you have a jam on this receiver outside, and that corner falls back after he jams, stops in the flat to take this one wide receiver, which is the new number 1. This number 1, 2, and 3. Well, he disappeared. That's your new number 1. Now, Hayward, which is got great ball skills, he's supposed to, in a perfect world, okay, he's supposed to push to this spot right here and sit there, just in case this outside receiver comes back in, he can cover him, right? But what happens is, and maybe he learned this from Woodson, and we'll talk about that in a minute, when this guy pushed to the flat, he faked like he was going there and came back and caused a breakup when he tried to throw it to number 84, and Walter intercepts it. And I think Joe Witt, the secondary coach, thought it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because it's something you talk about, but you don't talk about.
Right.
Because you can't tell everybody to do that. Because if you, and you pointed this out, if everybody jumps this guy can get open.
Right.
And this guy is wide open.
Right.
And not to mention that, you got 42 coming all the way over here to get to deep halves.
And the really, the kind of interesting part to me was that Hayward played this like a veteran, and Skelton played it like a rookie.
That's exactly right.
Because Skelton, instead of, he could have looked down, he did look down this tight end.
Right.
He could have looked him down and then quick gone over here and made Hayward break on that.
Right.
But he's looking at this guy, not expecting Hayward to even consider coming over here. And Hayward, with the football smarts, comes out and boom, back there and breaks it up. Almost had a pick, but he forced a pick to Walden. Yeah. And Skelton, Hayward watched Skelton to see when he released it and made his break.
And see, you could come over in 2010.
Right, and now we'll go over, and Joe Witt compared this exact same play to Woodson in 2010. Jets
now, Sanchez still kind of a young quarterback.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I think he was a rookie. Rookie at first
second
year.
He was a couple years in.
Yeah, but
second year maybe.
You would think that through your quarterback's progression, you would know that Woodson is sort of a gambler, but he's smart. So he's thinking, I got cover 2. You got 36, who I miss a lot. He's playing cover 2 here. And you got Sam Shields just jamming this receiver and falling back. Again, this number 2 receiver. Double Y stick. That's what we call a Y stick. And I think for the offense, it's a quick hit. It's a quick hit, just going methodical down the field. This guy, again, is wide open, Tom. Woodson faked like he's coming here and falls back, intercepts the ball. And it's something as a quarterback, you're thinking, okay, if I got a double Y stick and these guys are flat-footed, they're running cover 2, leave that alone, go backside, or just throw it to number 2. He's wide open. And the good thing about it is that if you're Casey Hayward and you saw this on film, there's your film study. I'm watching Woodson. Now you can go back to this particular play, and whenever I get tripped, I'm in cover 2. I'm going to hang out like it's man-to-man, and I can do the same thing. We've had a lot of guys in that position. Since 2010, they've never made that play.
Yeah, very veteran move by Hayward. Okay, we're going to come back and we are going to look at next the difference between James Starks and Alex Green. Okay, we're back to our super fancy split screen again.
I actually kind of like this.
Yeah, it isn't bad when you want to compare two plays. So here we're going to compare James Starks with Alex Green and the type of runs they used. Against the Cardinals, they use Starks on base downs, and they use Green in the no huddle and on third down.
Right, in the shotgun.
So let's show how they're different runners, and they use their the plays that are given to them. We'll start out here. You got Starks here. You got Ryan Taylor playing as a fullback. So probably the main thing to watch here is that this guy comes up. It's Adrian Wilson. He's going to try to make a play from the backside, and then this is where it all happens. So show us kind of what.
And this guy here, the nose guard, he got great penetration on Saturday right there. And everybody else was, pretty decent here.
Very good, yeah.
And then the good thing about it, sitting was like a straight block there. He could reach to here. Now here's the difference between the two with Starks. When Starks gets the handoff from Rodgers, he has to come to almost a complete stop.
He's heading right into Saturday's back because Saturday has gotten pushed back. Taylor's out of here. He's trying to block
he's out of here.
there.
He's gone. So he stopped, and he cut right up in there for a nice game.
Yeah, he got like 4 yards. Wilson caught him, Adrian Wilson caught him from behind. If Saturday holds its block, this is probably a longer run.
Oh, yeah. But if that was Alex Green, I don't think it goes anywhere.
Alex Green he's faster, but he's sort of
more of a quick hitter.
He's a straight line runner.
Straight line, yeah.
And so he probably goes right into his back and tries to bounce off. But Starks he read the block and came back inside.
And that's going to happen. You can't block everybody. And as long as you get a body on a body, it's fine. But if you come over here to Alex Green during the shotgun.
Right. And now, so this is no huddle.
Yep.
And we'll just start it out a little bit. They see it's going to be a run. This guy comes here. James Jones makes a good block.
Yep.
Newhouse kicks out, and then why don't you show what happens next?
A good job right here. T.J. Lang gets a scrape, or we call scrape, and get up to the linebacker. And I'm telling you, it's just a quick hit right there for a long gainer. And not only that, these guys now don't have to make all these great scoop blocks and to get everybody, because once he gets the handoff, he's out the gate and he's gone. The safety makes the play down the field.
Yeah, he got a 21-yard gain out of this. And the thing about it is, if this were Starks, he might have, waited and bounced. But Alex Green just
hit it and go. That's a good point. If that was Starks, he would have got that and maybe wouldn't have saw that hole. He would have bypassed it. He had to stop, look for another hole, and mine got tackled. So both guys does pluses and negatives. So working together, two-headed monster, this running game can get very good if these guys can stay healthy.
Yeah, and the point too is that this is the kind of play that Alex Green is good at.
Yep.
And this is the kind of play that James Starks is good at.
And I will say this, Alex Green is the best in protection.
Yeah, better in protection.
And, Starks had a fumble, but for the most part, with Starks' sides, stopping and starting again is very valuable when Aaron Rodgers is under the center.
Yeah.
Shotgun, you bring in a more quick hitter, more elusive guy. I think that's a good way to do it.
I think the challenge for Mike McCarthy will be to not tip off his plays, because if only one guy's only running one play and one guy's only running the other, you know what's coming.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
You must have been doing this for a while.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good point.
You wanted to give your
Twitter? You can follow me on Twitter at Leap36, Leap, L-E-A-P 36, and of course on Facebook the same as Leap36.
And we will see you next week, heading into the Detroit game. Take care.